There has been a lot of activity surrounding MrBeast, so today we're diving into the top 10 times MrBeast, one of YouTube's biggest stars, experienced backlash. Kicking off our list at number 1, a disgruntled former employee accused MrBeast and his team of faking aspects of their videos, which can generate hundreds of millions of views. The accuser exposed several clips and moments throughout the videos of MrBeast as being faked and using CGI misleadingly.
Never faked a video.
No. This train bus explosion, shredder is CGI.
Furthermore, besides the CGI and other fake effects used to bring reality into the videos, allegations appeared that paid actors and fake contestants, which are people close to MrBeast, were runners in the competitions held in the videos to control the outcome of the competition.
Why are you in a MrBeast video?
In the video entitled 100 Boys vs. 100 Girls for $500,000, the competing groups were made separately of women and men. Apparently, if the boys won by a lot, it would be a PR problem, so the game was rigged in favor of the women. Not only were the results of this video completely scripted, but the contestants were not random subscribers. At number 2, we have alleged accusations about taking advantage of poverty. MrBeast spreads awareness, but a lot of the time, it's just not enough. In the video entitled "We Cured 1,000 Blind People,"
this video, we're curing 1,000 people's blindness.
He claims to cure the blind, but in reality, he helped pay for cataract surgery. That does nothing but adds on to the confusion. MrBeast's videos have a tendency to go viral because he needs them to go viral. To do so, it aims to make you emotional by showing you sob stories and exploiting these people's poverty and tragic backstories to get a shareable sob story, hence making him seem like a hero figure. Whenever people criticize this aspect of MrBeast's content, the fans jump into the discussion and start defending MrBeast, instead of talking about the fact that it's not okay that people have to rely on the generosity of philanthropists to be able to afford surgeries like this. The focus of the video appears to be, hey look, I'm a good guy and these people can now see again. All blind people can be cured, which is shady at best. Coming in at number 3, in 2018, The Atlantic took a look at MrBeast's history of using homophobic slurs online, often as a joke or even as a response to haters and fans alike. When approached for comment, MrBeast responded, "I'm not offensive to anyone," before talking about how he's just going to ignore it. He doesn't think anyone cares about this stuff, and well, people do care, otherwise the news wouldn't have come out in the first place. What upset the people was that he didn't show any worry at all over his use of the word fag, but instead, reportedly, tried to skew the interview completely, asking if he could change the answers, answer different questions, or if The Atlantic could just write a positive article instead. We would suggest reading the article yourself. You might find it interesting. Number 4. During the opening speeches, one contestant recalled, MrBeast encouraged the participants to speak up and ask for help from the staff if they needed it. A psychologist also introduced himself to the competitors at the outset, explaining that health and safety were priorities on set. Reached by phone after the games, that psychologist Barry Goldstein declined to comment on the event. Several contestants said that when they had sought out production staff members for assistance with medical care, food, and hygiene issues, the staff members were often not helpful and appeared disorganized. One participant said that some staff members even yelled and cursed at the contestants. Despite reassurance that medications would be distributed to them when needed, several contestants said they had not received their medication on time. One contestant who needed insulin allegedly received it hours or even days after their scheduled dosing times. Another contestant said she had initially been denied the food she required to take her medication and had been told by staff members that she didn't actually need to eat. After asking repeatedly, she was given half a banana. At number 5, MrBeast was allegedly accused of tricking his followers into buying a pump and dump token. Refinable's initial DEX offering, or IDO, took place on Tuesday and was Polkastarter's biggest launch to date, selling out in less than 5 minutes. MrBeast, known for charity work to save the climate, fishing plastic out of the ocean, planting trees, and all of that is great, but back in 2021, Donaldson took interest in the NFT marketplace, Refinable, which then ended up causing a lot of people to get interested in it as well. Consequently, Refinable began using MrBeast's interest in its marketing campaign, which resulted in the coin launching with a value 25 times higher than expected. It later crashed though, being a crypto scam and stuff, and a lot of people felt as if they'd been scammed, but that's just the nature of crypto. Either way, Donaldson never went against the NFT site using his likeness for their marketing and appeared to have been fine with it. Some of MrBeast's followers suffered heavy losses, having invested after seeing the YouTuber's endorsement on promotional material. Redditors even mentioned some had lost their life savings. Sliding in at number 6, MrBeast recreated scenes from Squid Game in real life, pumping lots and lots of money into what essentially is incredibly upsetting and ironic. The upsetting part is that this video apparently made more revenue than what the original Squid Game creator made at the time when he wrote the show. The ironic one is that MrBeast's video is essentially playing right into the hands of what the show is originally trying to criticize: rich people playing with the lives of real humans. Sure, Donaldson's video is non-lethal and a lot less elaborate, but it still is quite odd for him to essentially recreate a version of Squid Game with lots of money just for the sake of doing it. MrBeast's Squid Game video could have brought the same message to viewers who weren't originally interested in the show. Instead, however, it ended as an advert for the system the show attempted to condemn. At number 7, on August 2, 2020, MrBeast live streamed him and his friends signing limited edition shirts celebrating 40 million subscribers. In the stream entitled, "If You Buy This Shirt, I'll Sign It," which was later deleted from YouTube, so-called illegal lotteries took part. MrBeast allegedly claimed to put either money or items in random packs of whoever buys merch. Nothing is known for sure, but a lot of clients posted that nothing was received, and some even say that the signatures on the t-shirts are not even MrBeast's doing. On other occasions, sources indicate that prizes from various content or competitions held in MrBeast's videos were only given to friends, family, or employees, and if a random person was filmed receiving the prize when the cameras were stopped, they were obligated to give it back to the producers. While none of this is known to be 100% true, and some of you out there have the "I told you so" face, speculations of this kind will always be present on the internet. Number 8. A large part of Feastable's marketing campaign was the fact that it's a better choice for you. It's a brand that is healthier for you than Hershey's. It has less sugar and only 4 ingredients were used, all of which are organic. Lately, in 2024, MrBeast changed the formula to where it has mostly the same ingredients as Hershey's, and even more sugar and more calories per bar. This initial ad for Feastables, where he calls it healthy, is still getting millions of views a month. The new formula is said to have about 320 calories per serving, whereas the Hershey's chocolate bar has only 220. The famous candy is entitled "World's Best Chocolate," which many would say is false advertising. How they got away with that statement to begin with may still remain a mystery. At number 9, in a recent video made by a former MrBeast employee, a few key moments were noted that mention gambling promotion. From the most events created by the YouTuber that practiced the near-miss effect to slot machine prizes from the chocolate website. The use of the slot machines in that case may be of an ironic note, trying to show awareness for financial suicide, but as presented from the perspective of various YouTube creators, most if not all giveaways and competitions are a form of gambling. The last lash about the gambling subject was the event MrBeast created where 10 tickets were randomly placed inside chocolate bars, and whoever found them would be flown to make a video with him. Following the announcement of the promotion, several influencers happened to find the ticket, which to some looked a little shady. And lastly, at number 10, in early 2022, MrBeast was being criticized for going on Joe Rogan's podcast, who is known for platforming guests who spread vaccine misinformation during the COVID-19 pandemic and who's gotten into a bunch of other controversies, particularly due to the rampant and frequent use of homophobic and misogynistic language as well as racial slurs. MrBeast, joining Rogan for one podcast, stirred up quite a bit of discourse back then. When a guest appears there, people tend to end up disliking them. When you're high profile like MrBeast, you essentially support people like Joe Rogan by joining them on their cause. In this case, a platform where people like Peterson and Musk got to share their problematic ideas. Supporting a cause like that doesn't bode well for MrBeast's views. So there you have it, folks. 10 times MrBeast, the YouTube legend, suffered backlash from the community. This video is for informational and entertainment purposes only, and is not intended to defame or harm any individual or organization. Thank you for watching.